Hello, Whitney George here, Product Documentation Specialist for Aperio. In this video, we'll take a look at test suites, a new feature in CMC. QA teams already use test cases to validate individual stories and issues, and now QA teams can also define test suites that validate full end-to-end business features and create regression test suites that validate that previously implemented business features continue to work as new features are added. Let's start by defining the different test objects in CMC. CMC now provides a test suite object. A test suite is a collection of test cases that represent a process or scenario that needs to be tested. A test suite can be created from a product, a release, or an epic depending on the purpose of the test suite. For example, a test suite could be created on a product for a regression test suite across releases. A test suite could be created on a release to define a set of tests, or a test suite could be created on an epic to test a full end-to-end business process implemented by the epic. A test case is a set of conditions under which a tester will determine whether the system is working correctly or not. Test cases can be rerun multiple times to verify that the system is still working as planned. There are many different types of test cases. The two most common are functional test cases, which test that a story or issue works as defined by the business according to the acceptance criteria outlined on the story or issue. End-to-end test cases are often used during user acceptance testing to validate full business scenarios. Check out the CMC Work Manager FAQ for a comprehensive list of test case types and when they should be used. Test results are created after execution of either a test case or a test step. Test results report whether or not the expected results of an action are achieved. The test result status will be set to either pass or fail. A test step is an individual granular step of a test case. Test steps are optional and often used as part of QA automation, where CMC invokes an automated system to execute each test step. In the event that a test case or a test step fails, the tester will create an issue. Issues document bugs or unexpected results of a particular action. Once the problem is resolved, the test case or test step can be run again and achieve a pass result. Let's go to CMC to review how this testing process looks in a product. 3 test suites have already been created in this product. Let's take a look at the testing that's been done in test suite number TS11, which is intended to cover the full product feature of returns, refunds, and discounts process, which is a UAT test suite. Here we can view the collection of test cases that comprise this test suite. You can see by the test case names that each of these test cases will test a specific part of the process defined in the test suite. As you can see, the first 3 test cases have already been executed, 2 failed, and 1 passed. This test case uses the granular test steps feature, so test results have been reported against each test step. Step 1 in the execution order passed, which means that action performed as expected. Step 2 failed, so an issue was logged on the test case detailing the problem. Let's look at the important information provided on the issue. This is information the development team needs in order to resolve the problem. The tester describes the exact steps to reproduce the actual result they achieved during testing versus the intended result they had hoped to achieve. In addition, the tester can also include a screen capture of the failure. Once the issue is resolved, the test case can be rerun, and if the fix is successful, the current test result status will be updated to pass. To learn more about QA testing in CMC, check out the UAT testing in CMC demo video or the QA automation overview video. If you have questions about test suites, test cases, or test results, how they're used in CMC, or really anything about the testing process, feel free to connect with us on the CMC chatter group. Thanks for viewing this video today to learn more about test suites in CMC and how they can be used to improve your testing process.